The mission of the embodied soul, of the spirit born here on this planet, is to remember, to allow the experiences of life to remember, to experience mind, body, soul here, and remember to be a human who experiences the world with 5 senses: taste, touch, smell, sight, and hearing. To experience it and still evolve to where you remember who you are and bring all the godness here to this plane, here to earth, to allow the seed of God that was placed inside of each of us to germinate and break forth, and to fill this earth with so much good. But it's challenging because being on the earth, being here, means that we become denser than our spirit is. Our spirit is light. Our spirit literally is that of God. But we've placed on these earth suits now that are very heavy. Here in the earth, if you don't see it, it didn't happen, right? Didn't happen. If you didn't smell it, it's not cooking. If you didn't hear it, it wasn't said, it wasn't spoken, right? In many indigenous cultures, it is understood that those who have just entered into the earth realm and the elders who are about to leave the earth realm, that they have a special bond, a special connection. In many cultures, people will take the new baby to the oldest person in the family or in a village because there's a commonality there. And do you know what that commonality is? That they remember the baby just got here. The elder is on his or her way out. They know. And perhaps you'll say, well, what do they know? They know that some of the things that they thought were so important are really not. They know and have learned through their experiences what is real and what is actually imagined. They know things. They have had experiences that allow them to understand. It's one of the reasons why I encourage people to speak to the elders. To the elders. Notice often that where they used to have a very prominent place in more rural or traditional indigenous cultures, where they were talking to children and relaying our histories and our stories. Notice now many of our elders, they don't talk much. And why not? Because, we are so enlightened, right? There is still a need to speak to the elders, to speak to those who are oldest, who are closest to the ancestral realm, to the spiritual realm, because they have learned lessons. And many of our hardships come now because we are learning lessons on our own, through our own experiences, that once could have been relayed to us by our elders. And they're assisting us and telling us wisdom could have allowed us to live life closer to our purpose. But I digress. What's happening with the baby?